So we're live on apparently 3 platforms, and Facebook is not working again. So I tried for the last 15 minutes to get Facebook re-engaged, and it is not happening. And if I try it again, I know it's going to ruin the stream. So let's see here. Yeah, we're live. Not on Facebook. And I'm going to try to share this to Facebook so others can see. All right. It's weird. It's letting me share this information. It won't let me share it in the group. That's so weird. It's locking up. Nope. All right, there's definitely an issue. It's definitely a Facebook issue. I can even tweet this probably without a problem. And if I try to correct it, it'll kick me off of any other platform that I'm on, except for Twitch. Twitch held up pretty good last time. Got it. So I'm going to be able to see the chat on Drip and on YouTube. On YouTube, everything's a go. No lagging issue or anything like that. I know that's been a bit of an issue on Facebook lately when it was working. So apologies, but I would rather be streaming on multiple platforms than just one. So I am going to have to message everybody and make them aware. Of what is going on. So let me do that. All right. So I am just sharing this up to the page, to the group. And now I'm going to share this to Messenger. And then we'll do roll call. And we'll get this thing started here. Let's see. Oops. That's not the actual link. That's just a link to my post about the link. All right. Let me do this better. No, we haven't even gotten started yet. Let's see, how do I copy this? Open in browser. Open an app. Let's get it done. There we go. All right, so I'm going to have to message everybody the link. So my apologies. Again, the Facebook's cut out, and I know that, we've kind of been on there for a long time. I'm going to have to email a tech person. I've just been so swamped coming back in from the show this weekend. But I'm going to have to get somebody on the horn for that. You know what? I'm not even starting with roll call. I am starting by sending out the links to everybody. The good news about being on the Drip app is that if you want to purchase a team for either this break or I think I got most of the teams up for the Bowman Blitz. I was running out of time, so I think I missed a couple. But even if we just sold these that I have on here, we would have enough to break it. So again, my apologies that we are not able to run on Facebook, but I'm on YouTube. YouTube working just fine. And Drip obviously working just fine. So just puts a little kink in the plan there, but all right. So we'll do roll call in just a second. Again, I'm making sure everybody gets the link, especially because most everybody expects me to be able to broadcast off of Facebook, and for the second time, we can't. But I know what happened last time in the order of things that may have disconnected the other formats. So what I did was I cloned the stream onto a separate link, and then I tried to fix it, and it just couldn't fix Facebook. So I need a tech guy. Bit of a frustrating evening, so all right. I think I got everybody, but I'm not sure. So here we go. Roll call for tonight's break. There are 3 teams left. If anybody is interested, you have 6 boxes of Optic. Again, for those who caught the last break, 0 hot boxes came out. So you know what that means, right? That means most likely, again, Panini's an on average type deal, but there should be 4 out of the 6 boxes that we open tonight going to have a little something extra. 2 of them should have 5 autographs, and 2 of them should have a serial numbered card in every pack. We did hit a neon SP, so don't expect to see another neon SP, but stranger things have happened. So, but we don't mind extra hits. Extra hits are nice. And then again, I don't think I have all of them up, but I have the majority of the teams that are still available in the Bowman Blitz break. So it would be nice if we can get that set and ready to go for tomorrow evening as well. So again, Blue Jays in this break are $74.99. The Astros in this break are $109.99. And the Nationals are $54.99. So if you want to get in on tonight's break, those are the 3 teams remaining. I haven't seen one person type anything in the chat. So let's do roll call and see if that even works. Again, I am watching the chat feeds on both Drip and YouTube. All right. Jeff Lukowitz, John Wright, Yoshua Gold, Eric Baliu, John McClellan, Bradley Noel, John George. You commented on Drip. I have not seen it. It looks like I cannot see comments on Drip. This is not good. But I will put it on my phone, so then I should be able to see them. Bradley Noel, John George, Dan Stacy, Jeff Lukowitz already said, Dennis Ippolito, Michael Kelly, Brian Carnegie, Melissa Marin, Steve Marone, Daniel Logan, James McCaffrey's here, Steve Anderson, Mike Coleman, and Jeremy Corbin. I'm just going to confirm that I got everybody. Message. Yeah, it looks like I got everybody. All right, so apologies again. Technical situations out of my control, and obviously I got to call one of their IT guys. Let me just... All right, I can see it on my phone. So that's how I'm going to have to look at the comments. So, yeah, Tommy Pham signing a 1-year deal with the Mets. I'm pretty happy about that. I see Guest said, yep. I'm not sure who that Guest is. So, remember, if your handle isn't changed to something that I could recognize you by, I don't know who it is. But there's probably a few guests watching because many often watch on Facebook, and for some reason there is some sort of a technical issue where it says connect account. I hit connect account. It says it's connected to the Marc-Down collectibles page, and then it totally glitches out. And it wouldn't surprise me if Facebook has another kind of blocker on me because they've got quite a few filters and they can suck it. But it ain't going to stop us. So, yeah, YouTube's working. Twitch should be working, although I don't have enough electronic devices. I could put it on that TV, but it'd probably be too far away for me to see comments. Instagram should be working. Again, I can't see comments on that. And now I can see comments on Drip because I got my phone up. Not the best camera view, but I really look at my computer screen for that and just kind of peek down occasionally for comments. So going to roll with that. Tonight's main event box. So I was able to procure another NT box. And then, of course, they put them on flash sale. Flash sale equal target clearance. So like save 20 cents or $20. But yeah, I had to pay a few extra bucks to get that one in. So if you notice, there was a few teams that it was basically the ones that weren't kept. We kind of worked a couple of those dollars back into the mix. But I wanted to run the second half of this break because we know that the hot boxes are in here. And that is, I feel the right thing to do is make sure that this gets broken with people given the opportunity to keep their teams. And the majority did. So I think it was the right call. So with that all being said, without further ado, we're going to rip you a new one right now. If you are not in this break, you should be. I got 3 teams left. Until we show the first hit, you can get in. After we show the first hit, that is it. Blue Jays, $74.99. Astros, $109.99. And the Nationals are $54.99. And they can be purchased only through the Drip Shop. At some point, we'll probably talk about that Bowman Blitz break. All right, a little 5-box mixer. So 4 of this year's Bowman products. Bowman Sapphire, Bowman Chrome HTA, Bowman Sterling, and a Bowman Draft Jumbo. Plus the little bonus of a Leaf Baseball Bang Box. I don't know which one's going to happen first. It's either going to be this little random division break here that just doesn't seem to get filled up, or the Bowman Blitz, but we're going to get a look at a Leaf Baseball Bang Box eventually. We have seen the football ones. A few nice cards that come out of those. I saw a basketball one opened up in the shop. So hopefully we'll be able to bang some of those out real soon. All right, so without further ado, again, once we show the first hit, then we're going to pull the teams from tonight's break. All right, I already got one hit in my hand, so it's going to happen soon. First hit is in my hand, so it won't be long before we see that. Blue Jays, $74.99. Astros, $109.99. Looking for Jeremy Pena, along with a bunch of other cool stuff, especially in the National Treasures part. Right, lots of legendary players, fan favorites, and veterans to go along with rookies. And then the Nationals, who have already snagged a couple hits in the first half of this break. And you know what? With hot boxes and some possibilities in NT, I wouldn't rule another strong performance out. So far, just an auto. Oh, here's a second auto. So I got 2 autos in my hand right now. And we'll also talk about the Bowman Blitz at some point during the break, too. So we got some more new stuff coming in. 2 things that we've gotten in. Recently, we have Auto Mania from Wildcard, an 8 autograph football box. They are available for $139 ripped and shipped. We also have Leaf Pro Set Metal Football. Oh, third autograph, so we got our first hot box here. We have that available in a hobby format for $129 and the jumbo format for $239. And I was reading somewhere, it was on the internet, so it must be true. I was reading somewhere that Leaf, even though in the past when they've done this, they've stickered the boxes, it was done so late in the game that they didn't get to do that. There is actually supposed to be an added autograph in every box, according to what I read on, I believe that was on Cardboard Connection. Last minute change, they changed it to 6 autos and 11. And don't forget the jumbos include that 1-of-1 slab proof card. So tomorrow, I actually still have one straggler left, but we've been seriously low on Pokemon lately. Oh, that's awesome! I saw that Nolan Ryan 7th no-hitter live when I was a kid. That's like one of my favorite games ever. I think that was an ESPN game, if I remember. So we have five cases of those ultra premium Charizard boxes that we've opened a few live online. All right, so 5 cases. So that's 20 boxes in total coming in. Top Finest is a Friday release. We have 2 boxes of the Futera Soccer. And we have 3 boxes of Leaf Decision. All right. So here we go. Box number 1 coming out. And here we go. All right. So we're going to start off with my boy Eloy, Vladdy. Justin Verlander, lights out. That is a lights out looking card in the hollow. I like it. A little Bryce baby. Ryan Vilade, Jose Ramirez. We're going to see a lot of repetition here. Jake Myers. Hello. Here come the Judge with a Bomb Squad insert. So we're going to see a lot of cool inserts and parallels, many of which we just saw the other night. So if for some reason you weren't able to see that break, Jose Abreu, 26 out of 149. Twitch was the only thing that actually stuck to. The other videos kind of went down as we were trying to fix the Facebook problem, which is why I had a backup plan tonight and wasn't able to fix it. But at least the other platforms are running up as well. Bomb Squad, Mike Trout. Hollow. Hollow if you hear me. Vlad Jr. with the Bomb Squad. Stephen Kwan. Juan Soto. Mythical Jordan. All about that base. Jose Ramirez. Manny Machado. Royce Lewis hollow. Brujan, the rookies. Andre, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. 162 out of 199. Mackenzie Gore. Shane Bieber. Jackson Kawar. Acuna with a splash and a hollow. Mad Max. All about that base. There's O'Neal Cruz, the rookies. Brandon Lau, mythical. Lubob. And here comes the first auto, and it's numbered 15 out of 35. It's going to go to the Cubs. Greg Diekman. So 15 out of 35 for the Cubbies. Next one is going to be Colton Welker for Colorado. Rockies with an auto. It's hot box time, man. You get an auto, you get an auto, you get an auto. Gotta restart my drip app for some reason. So, are the OHCP hobby? Yes. So all the Optic boxes are hobby boxes. All right. This is 6 boxes of Optic and 1 box of National Treasures. So that's 2022 baseball. And just so you know, we're seeing one right now. None of the hot boxes came out in the first break of this that we did. So this is actually a second round using the other half of the same case. So we already seen one. There should be 3 more hot boxes, 1 for the autos and 1 for the parallels. So if you want to jump in on this one, I'll give you another minute since you just got in here. Blue Jays $74.99, Astros $109.99, Nationals $54.99. Obviously, the lead box for this, the headliner, is the National Treasures. That probably has about 40% of the value in the break. We got Matt Vierling for the Phillies. So we are going to pull the teams off the stream in a minute, as usually we do it when we show the first hit, but my hands were full. I had 5 autographs in here, so we're just kind of rolling with it. So if you want to jump in, it's not too late, but not too much more time to decide on that. You got here Bobby Witt Jr., rated rookie, like that. I'd like to see a signed one. And same team, at least. Royals, Angel Zerpa. So again, OHCP stands for Optic Half Case Plus. The 2 is for this being the second run on this Optic case. And the plus, sometimes the plus is a fun thing, right? We went heavy on the plus size, right? This isn't just plus. This is like supersizing this thing. And Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. Yes, this is the second run now. So we're expecting, I mean, it's Panini, and, we've seen things happen where it's on average, but there's supposed to be 2 hot boxes featuring 5 autographs in a case and 2 hot boxes with 20 numbered prisms in a case. That's been the format for the last few years, right? Or all of them, maybe. Might be all of them. I think they. I remember 2017 Optic in Chicago. I don't know, did they do a 2016 Optic? I feel like they just did Donruss 2014, 2015. I don't remember if there was a 2016 Optic. But so this is the second run now. So we'll cut it at the next hit that we see. How's that sound? We'll let it ride for a few minutes longer. All right. So yes, this is currently the second run. All right, let's see what we got. So, I like to talk about the kids' sports a lot of times. How Lexi's softball team's doing, or Becky's soccer team. And, Lexi and Becky, it's winter time now. When you play starting at a certain level, there's no off season. Becky had a tournament for soccer over the weekend indoors. Ended their 2 years of undefeated play. But it's a good lesson to learn, Got a tournament in February for Lexi up in the Adirondack area. And we've had a few tournaments already this winter. But basketball is, what they've done over the winter time to kind of, keep some activity going. And this year was the first time. It's a low-level travel week. Man, sometimes that low-level travel has some low-level officiating. And today we had, a 2-referee team for basketball, and one did a great job. I even made sure to tell him that after the game because, it's unfortunate in youth sports. A lot of people like to be negative and even threatening and violent. And, I wanted to go to the guy who did a good job and point it out to him. Keep me away from the other. I don't know. I've been to hundreds and hundreds of softball games. And only twice did I ever think that a referee was deliberately biased. And I don't know. It's only taking me 5 basketball games to think, what's this guy on the payroll or something? Because I'll tell you how bad it was. Now, Becky is 3rd grade. They couldn't put a 3-4 team together. So the few girls that would have been a 3rd, 4th grade team had to play on the 5-6. No problem with playing time. Minutes are sparing. But tonight we played a team. And it's the second time we played them. And they were just dirty. 30 players. The coach, you could tell every time he called timeout, he was trying to point out the weak link and say, that's who you need to elbow or, do. Oh, man, it's very lucky that, like, I don't coach basketball because I would have lost I would have gotten tossed today. I usually don't say things to officials. Even when it's bad officiating, you still have to respect that they went out there and did it. But it was so bad today. So Becky, being a third grader, everybody's 2 heads taller than her. All right, and they got some tall girls in 6th grade. Like they're some of them are full grown. This one girl, you just see, she rears back and elbows Becky right in the head. And I mean, she didn't get knocked out, but she was pretty loopy. The girl elbowed her. She fell into the girl as she was going to the ground, and they called a foul on her. The other referee was not at the vantage point to see that, but the shithead was. Pardon my language, but it's 11 o'clock at night. I might let a couple things go that I normally wouldn't say. But this garbage referee was allowing these girls to throw elbows. All right. Lexi, who doesn't take that stuff well, that just pumps her up, and she was on fire today. She was, I can't even count how many steals. If she had any less than 40 steals tonight, I would be shocked. And I literally right in front of this one ref saw, he was in perfect view. This girl totally did a Ric Flair eye poke, just went poof, right? Lexi has a black eye. She couldn't see. She's not a crier, and she's got tears in her eyes, and she's trying to get to the sidelines, and the referee won't stop the game. And I gotta give her credit. So she couldn't get off the court. They were trying to get her off the court, and he wouldn't allow the substitution. So she went back out, and she just ripped the ball out of the first set of hands that she saw. She was pissed. I was pissed. So they beat the team the first time around, but they had a 6th person on the court tonight. The only thing is, you feel 2 different ways. One, you want to say, hey, that was a moral victory. All right, didn't sink down to their level. I kind of wish we had the other girl that we had last time, who put a boot to one of the kids' faces the girl literally laid on top of her so she couldn't get up. And it's that would have been nice to have tonight. It would have probably gotten really ugly. But Bryce Elder, 105 out of 249. But I mean, it sucks that we lost. And it's funny because they made 2 different runs. They were down 12-2 after the first quarter. Then they scored the only 6 points of the second quarter. Then they were just about tied. They were 1 score away. And then the one ref who was allowing all this crazy physical contact all of a sudden started calling fouls on us now most of them were fouls, for hand checking and for, I mean, you just let this team for 3 quarters beat the crap out of our girls physically, all right, because we're only down, I think, by 3, heading into the fourth quarter. And then, we had so many fouls that were crap called on us that they were getting 1-on-1 shots, and the game was over. Totally frustrating to watch something like that, and it's a shame. I mean, I've seen bad officiating. I've seen officials like, okay, that they're blowing calls, and parents are getting frustrated and yelling things at them, and that never helps it. And then they just they get an attitude and they get worse. That sucks, but that's how it is. All right, you talk about unwritten rules. You don't do bat flips on home runs where you hit the ball 3-0 and you're up by 10 runs, right? Expect a fastball, behind the next batter when that happens, right? All right, unwritten rules, right? But I mean, this was just bad. This was literally, I've seen a lot of youth sports, and this was maybe the second or third worst example of officiating I've ever seen, ever. And that says a lot. Because, well, I see A-level softball games now. We started at the rec all-star level, right from the beginning with Ellie, and you see some really bad officiating. But when somebody is just so either ignorant or deliberate, that just sets me off. So we got Reed Detmers, lights out with a hollow. Matt Manning. Jonathan India, mythical. Hunter Green. Again, the base cards, we're going to see a lot of repetition. Even the hollows at this point, I think we'll see a lot of similar cards. All right, we've seen all the inserts. The prospects, we haven't seen a lot of some guys. We've seen a lot of others. Salvador Perez, hollow, bomb squad, Matt Manning, the rookies. So we're really looking at this point. We want to see some hits, baby. And there's a little Bryce baby right there. Julio Rodriguez, rated rookie. Luis Angel Acuna. But I don't know. I mean, am I crazy? Is this something you see a lot? I don't see that a lot, but I also know this is a lower level travel league, and I'm used to seeing, I usually don't see this kind of trouble with the soccer stuff, but softball, you get a mix. You get some bad umpires, you get some bad parents, sometimes some bad coaches. But coaches deliberately pointing out you could see it in there. The guy called timeout like 15 times. First of all, I think they're only allowed 5. He was just getting a timeout every few seconds. And again, the one guy was just letting it happen. So meanwhile, somebody gets a thumb to the eye, somebody gets knocked out, and it's no, we're in the middle of a play here, Wander Franco, the rookies. Royce Lewis, 57 out of 149. For Minnesota, don't you know? And we're about to see, 3 full, 2 seconds. That's right. So, I don't know. I mean, the referee can call as many as he wants. So, we weren't out of timeouts, but even if we were, there's Lou Bob on a hollow. Somebody's hurt. The other guy, when a girl got slammed to the ground and her head hit the ground, he stopped the play. And numbered 16 out of 100 for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby, who kind of had a rough season last year. I really thought he was going to emerge as maybe not Alek Manoah, but, kind of like a breakout pitching type guy after after a solid 2021 campaign. But maybe next year. Yeah, the sophomore jinx is tough sometimes. I think he had a limited amount of starts in 2021, if I remember. Let's see. Aaron Ashby. Yeah, Baseball Reference. So, yeah, 13 games in 2021. Oh, no. It wasn't as good as I thought. 39 strikeouts and 31 and 2/3 innings. A whip of 1.16. So, I mean, there was things there. The ERA was high, but it didn't really show the whole story. And then last year, a 2-10 record. Now his ERA was actually lower at 4.44 last year. But the big thing last year was his whip was like 1.425, and that's just not acceptable. So he's got to bring those walks down. Looks like he had lost a little velocity too, so I don't know. I think next year he'll be a big breakout candidate though. And then you'll have Trevor Rogers, right? Pirates are kind of scarce, but I mean, we've seen Cabrian Hayes, Ramsey Contreras. You're going to have Henry Davis in there. You're going to have O'Neill Cruz. So, I mean, we've seen already a couple cards pop up, but you're kind of hoping for some hits. You have some decent possibilities for autos, not only in Optic with O'Neill Cruz and Henry Davis, but you also got national treasures. So they're definitely they're not on the A level for this break, but I would definitely say they're a B plus level team. All right, so we're gonna pull these three teams for this break now. That is it. But you do have some teams to look forward at the bottom of the screen in that shopping bag there. Hopefully we can get the Bowman Blitz running for tomorrow. Now, I think I missed a couple teams. I was kind of pressed for time, and then, of course, we had the technical difficulties, so I didn't get to kind of sneak at the rest in while we were doing roll call or anything like that. But there's a good percentage of them up there. If I missed one or two, I'll have to figure that out later. But again, 4 Bowman products from 2022. Bowman Sapphire, Bowman Draft Jumbo, Bowman Sterling, and a Bowman Chrome HTA box. Mets, $74.99. Twins, $69.99. All right, got another auto. That's 2 so far. This might be our other auto hot box. So far, we had 1 auto hot box and 1 not hot box. So if this is a not, then the rest of them should be. Marlins, $54.99. Tigers, $99.99. Rockies, $44.99. Reds, $174.99. White Sox, $89.99. Red Sox, $134.99. And then on top of those 4 Bowman boxes, we got a Leaf Bang box that we kind of threw in there. A lot of times you do see Bowmans in the Leaf Bang box. So I figured it's okay. We're stretching it a little bit, but I thought it would be cool to kind of highlight that product a little bit too. All right. Haven't seen another auto, so this could not be a hot box. I don't know. Again, you never know with the Panini stuff. All right. So box number 3. Just got a couple more packs to open here. So we got some watchers on YouTube. We got some watchers on Drip. If you don't normally watch us, and you are right now, welcome. And I hope what you see here makes you want to get involved in our future breaks. So we got a lot of things coming up soon. I got one product that I'm particularly excited about. So, we like to throw memorabilia in a lot of our breaks, so we haven't been doing that quite as often as we used to. Part of the reason is because there's a lot of stuff that used to come out that hasn't been. We had that pandemic time, especially some of the products from Onyx that we had game used stuff coming. Like there's 3 products from Onyx that I really missed. That's their preferred baseballs, which always had a lot of good prospect autos, with some veteran flair, right? They also had a retired player product that they did too that was pretty fun. You had the bats that some of them were just generic bats and other bats were game used. So those were cool, right? And then Onyx also had the game used batting gloves. So those are 3 of the top 5 products that I've missed so far. The Leaf memorabilia vault / treasury, I think they called the smaller version. Paul Goldschmidt with an Optic Splash. I missed those too a lot. But there's historic autographs one, which also features a lot of cool retired players. And it looks like so the one they're doing, it's not going to be like all Hall of Famers. They did the Hall of Fame inscriptions, right? So there were some bonus balls thrown in, like from movies, right? We had some of the Major League balls. Strike that mother effer out, right? Inscription. Trevor Rogers, 125 out of 125. I'm trying to blank now who played Dorn, but there's some cool stuff in those. Well, they're doing another ball product now, historic autographs, hooray! And it's going to be the lowest price ball that we have carried probably since 2014 when we first started carrying them. All right, so this is going to be a really cool bargain product. I'm sure there's going to be some out there names, some filler, but there's always a lot of cool stuff. And there's usually a few like big name possibilities. All right, I don't think they're going as far as Babe Ruth, although we've hit Babe Ruth and cut signatures. But I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be multiple balls of, I want to say, Mantle, Aaron, and Koufax. I got to read the sell sheet again. But, we're going to be in for a few cases of that. So if you like baseballs, we're going to have some fun breaks coming up. There's a Pirate there. Henry Davis with a hollow. So I'm gonna have to think about how we do up that product. I believe that comes out a week from tonight, or from today. So next Wednesday. Juan Soto, Diamond Kings hollow. And I think we got 3 cases of it coming in. Reed Detmers with that shorter print parallel there, the green. Got Jeremy Pena for the Astros. And Chris Bryant, numbered 1 out of 75 for the Rockies in the blue parallel. Stanton. Here come the Judge with a hollow. And a little Bryce baby bomb squad too. So yeah, I gotta figure out how we're gonna do that product. But we're gonna open a bunch of those balls, and we'll probably have like a day one special on them, right? Rafael Devers, Eli Morgan with a hollow, Goldschmidt making a splash. Shane Baz, the rookies, hollow and a base. He's so quiet today. Tyler O'Neill, Gabriel Arias, 191 out of 199. Rafael Devers, mythical hollow. Bueller, Nick Lodolo. I could see him having a big season this year too. Mookie Betts, mythical. And Camilo Doval, hollow for the Giants. Camilo Doval, hollow for San Francisco. J.J. Bleday. And Jackson Kawar, 32 out of 60 for the Royals. Royals were hitting pretty heavy in the first half. And continuing, there's a base Henry Davis for Los Piratas. Continuing to hit in this one. Maybe we'll see something cool like a Melendez or something like that. All right. Next box. So my guess is the rest of these are the hot boxes. Again, Panini, never too sure, but should be. So we about to drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I know the first half of the break we saw a little Julio. All right, so we're going to start off with a numbered. I'm feeling this is going to be a numbered hot box. That's my gut. No, that one's not numbered. Maybe, well, you always trust your gut, I guess. Yeah, there's an auto. Let's go Mets. Signing Tommy Pham. On the cheap, too. I know he's an older, like mid-tier type veteran guy, right? He's not a quadruple A guy. He's done some things, but we're not expecting superstar results either. There's 2 autographs. But yeah, definitely. He seems like a leadership type guy. He's the type of guy, he's been moved around a lot in his career, and it's because he's the type of guy that the teams want. So I like that. Even if he's just a backup, somebody gets hurt kind of deal. Oh, I never finished my coffee. That's not good. I'm going to be up real late. Probably grab a couple sips of that in a minute. All right. Yeah, autos. Got another autograph. All right, let's see what we got here. Trevor Story, Vlad Jr. Here come the Judge. Reed Detmers, numbered 66 out of 125. Max Muncy, Royce Lewis, Byron Buxton, Castellanos, Bryson Stott. Had an autograph of him in the first half of the case on the retro design. Haven't seen much of that retro design autos, right? Just the Colton Welker, I think. Maybe we'll see some more of those. Got Devers, Hollow, Detmers, Lights Out. Marcelo Meyer, the best first name in baseball, with a hollow for the Red Sox. Salvador Perez, Brandon Marsh, and Brian Reynolds, numbered 28 out of 60 for the Pirates. Numbered 5 out of 49 for the Blue Jays. Otto Lopez with a little aqua velocity. Maybe they could call that the Aqua Velva parallel? No. Does anybody use that anymore? Anyway. So, Otto Lopez. Grayson Rodriguez. And numbered 26 out of 35. Well, at least we're being graced with low numbers. Curtis Terry, also known as Ut2. He's like a Star Wars robot or something. I don't know. Curtis Terry for the Rangers. And for the third autograph of this pile, numbered 7 out of 100, we got Russ Neer for the Padres. Yeah, that's a pretty awful signature. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So what products are we all looking forward to? I'm looking forward to Finest. kind of conflicted. I want to do a case break, but I'm only getting a case. And at this point, I'm just lucky that is a release that was supposed to come out in the summer, or I wouldn't be getting any. So, hoping I can pick some up after the fact. Alright. Still waiting on a couple autos here. Well, one of them I got already. I may have one more auto. So, not a lot of baseball news. Pham signing being possibly story of the day, right? Anything else eventful? And I've been pretty busy, so I do catch some notifications, but I definitely miss a lot of them. Shohei Ohtani. Hollow. Vidal Brujan. Nick Lodolo. Brian Reynolds. Hollow. Splash. Matt Manning. And Zach Britton. I guess I feel like we're good. I think we just need a plus side bat. Maybe somebody that hasn't done the last couple of years, but with the shift being gone, would be a tremendous upside type player. Gotta be somebody like that left right now, right? Mythical Mike Trout. It just sounds right coming out. Hollow. Hollow if you hear me. Garrett Cole. Josh Lau. You got Yordan Alvarez, Pink Velocity. 25 out of 249. Yeah. Tatis. Juan Soto. Franco. The rookies. Seen a few of him already. Jaron Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf. With a hollow. Xander Bogaerts. Another Julio rookie. Need more Julio. Josh Lau for the Rays. Melendez. Jake Berger. And Diamondbacks. Luis Frias. All right. We've gotten a large quantity of autographs. Let's see these last two boxes and that NT box. Let's see if we can get us a little quality. Now, Jim Schwartz, he was a college guy, right? Yeah. This is what I was avoiding by making that cup of coffee. I just hope that none of the Giants coaches want to, assistant coaches want to go elsewhere. I think they kind of like their spot right now. I think, unless it's like, it's the dream, man. All I want to do is be the head coach. I think they're going to want to stick around under Dayball for a little while and really build up their resumes. Just my feeling. All right, coffee. It's not like I walk down the hallway and go to bed. I gotta drive home after I do these. That is why there would be no chance of the Bowman Blitz going tonight. If I were at home in my pajamas, I'd say let's rock this thing until 3 o'clock in the morning. But if we want to see it go tomorrow night, we need like 6 more teams. All right? Maybe we can get away with 5. Yeah, I mean, really, they just got to replace the wasted draft pick that was Kadarius Toney from a couple years ago, and the wasted free agency contract that was Kenny Golladay. You do those 2 things, I mean, they've pretty much been set at the slot receiver position, but the Giants did have a lot of injuries last year, if I remember correctly. So we should get numbered ones in every pack. So far, so good. World Baseball Classic. I have not heard any card plans yet. I think they're still trying to get the 2023 stuff out there. But I remember, there's a quality auto. I mean, it's not an A guy, but it's definitely a B guy. I remember they did that World Baseball Classic tribute set. That was pretty cool. Yep, definitely the numbered parallel hot box. Still going. Yep, we're good. So, I mean, I'm sure there'll be Tops Now stuff, right? Oh, that's a nice name. Golden opportunity there for somebody. I'm sure there'll be plenty of inserts and variations scattered out amongst many sets. Let's not forget too. This is really the first year Fanatics is going to be at the helm. As far as the creative process goes, Topps historically is a made-to-order product. All right. And obviously, with allocations and things like that, you can only make so much before, the Looney Tunes that claim we're in a new junk wax era are actually right. But no, I think a good job has been done keeping things to demand. All right, because again, if people talk about retail and there's stuff on the shelves now, yes. But you got to remember, as long as hobby products are being allocated, which, I mean, that didn't really start until like about 2017, unless it was something really scarce, right? There's plenty of demand out there. And part of that is probably from things being held on to, but I mean, it's not like nobody ever held on to product before in the past either. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Some people collect sealed wax, Romy Gonzalez, numbered 120 out of 199. Juan Soto Mythical. There's going to be very few base cards in this mess. Matt Chapman. That's a cool little color match there. 12 out of 35 for the Blue Jays. I mean, it's not really a color match. It's more of a bluish green. But it's close. So, centering is brutal on some of this stuff. O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. Blake Snell, hollow. Juan Soto, pink velocity. 183 out of 249. Dustin Harris. Vidal Brujan. 8 out of 199. I would think short print variations would be pretty cool, right? Throw them in like Topps Update or something like that. I don't know. Splash. Trevor Story. Nick Allen. 82 out of 249. Peyton Battenfield. Rodolfo Castro, 16 out of 149. A lot of these number parallels look pretty OC to me. Jaron Duran, Tyler Megill, Mets, numbered 80 out of 90. And you can actually see at the bottom there, it looks like it's the beginning of maybe a Pirates card. I don't know if this is common in a lot of boxes or just happens to be the way this case is coming out. Nick Lodolo, and numbered 66 out of 99 for the Diamondbacks. Seth Beer, I like that. That's a fun one. Patrick Mazieka, 46 out of 75. Vidal Brujan. Nicholas Castellanos. This looks like some sort of a short print. I don't know what these are. They look like red discs or something like that. For the Phillies. Well, that's a rare one. That's a short print right there. One's pretty rare too. Numbered 1 out of 10. Gold, Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres. 1 out of 10. All right. Lubob Splash. And Mariners. Kyle Lewis Retro. So retro, it's back when he was on the Mariners. Forget where he ended up. Was it the Reds? So, hopefully he has a breakout season next year. Mad Max. And numbered 121 out of 149, Vlad Jr. All right, and then wait, we still got half of this box before we got the other box. So a box and a half of Optic remain. Again, we did our 2 autograph hot boxes already. Looks like we're down to the 2 numbered ones. We're doing that now, and the next one should be too. So, I don't know. Is anybody a big Funko Pop collector? I am so upset. I got an email, and it was something that I totally would have not only tried to buy for the store, but if the limit was high enough, I would have just, bought like a bunch of them. Kids would have liked them, and I'm sure we would have had people come into the shop interested in them. They did an exclusive from the show Wednesday, kind of depicting the scene where she was playing Painted Black on the cello on the roof of the schoolhouse. So, I guess now I'm going to have to be on the lookout for that for the personal collection, because I'm sure the kids would find that one cool. The only thing I'm like, I gotta have all of them are the Metallica Funkos. And they don't make a lot of them, so it's perfect. We've seen this same exact parallel already. All right. So Pete Alonso, who blew the doors off of the Westchester Marriott this weekend, sold out, and a good experience from what I've been told. Let's see, 82 out of 99, Matt Chapman. No, this one's more of the color matchy blue. We didn't see this parallel before, so there we go. Working on a rainbow there. It's now for sale. Omar Narvaez, 92 out of 199. Austin Riley with a splash. Robert Passan. You got Pete Alonso again. 150 out of 249. Here come the judge. Bryce Elder. 6 out of 76. 4th of July parallel for the Braves. Bomb Squad Alonso. Matt Brash with the hollow. John Heasley into his house. 56 out of 125. Ellie De La Cruz for Los Rojos. That'd be cool to see him in NT. Jordan Alvarez, mythical hollow. And number 70 out of 149, Josh Donaldson. Javier Baez, 114 out of 199. DeGrom. Camilo Doval, hollow. Number 41 out of 249, Alejo Lopez. Andre Jackson. 1 out of 5 for the Dodgers. Bomb Squad Guerrero. Splash Machado. Marcus Semien and Jordan Alvarez. Semien is 31 or 34 out of 125. 34. All right. Next. Heading into the home stretch here. Last box of Optic, and then we get the big reveal at the end. What's in the National Treasures box? Serial numbered card to start. That's a decent holo, too. Another serial numbered card. Another one. So, yep, we got our hot boxes. I think we're good here. Have we ever pulled a gold vinyl before? That is an excellent question. Yes, we have. And it's not only a card that's in Optic, but if you're talking specifically about Optic baseball, it has been a while. The last time that we pulled a gold vinyl in Optic baseball, I believe it was 2017. Still a prospect at the time. It was Ahmed Rosario. I believe that was at the Chicago National that we pulled that too that year. So it has been a while. If there was one after that, it's possible. I just don't remember. And let's face it, the last 2 years, the allocations have been bad. Normally, we would open up like 3 or 4 cases of Optic. I got, 7 boxes the initial time. Like, that's not even like a even-ish number in the case. It's like there's 12 in a case, and they gave me 7, which is annoying. So I went out and I bought another full case. That way I wanted to see some more hot boxes. Mission accomplished. There's some other things I want to bring back in that we haven't seen in a while. But yes, we have. We've been doing this 8.5 years. Let's face it. We've pulled just about everything out there, right? Eli Morgan. 73 out of 99. Paul Goldschmidt. Ripken. Hollow. I'm just going to give some respect and give that a little 1 cent love, even though they need to be done now. Juan Soto, Diamond Kings, Pink Velocity, 94 out of 249. Henry Davis, Rated Prospect. Spencer Torkelson, rookie. And we're seeing red again. 17 out of 60. Drew Ellis for the Diamondbacks. Semien, Scherzer, Diekman, numbered 72 out of 149. Devers, Abrams. How about Pete Alonso for the Mets with the hollow bomb squad? Number 93 out of 149. Let's go, Brandon Crawford. Mookie Betts. Colton Welker. 90 out of 199. Josiah Gray. Corey Seager. 52 out of 75. Bryce Baby with the bomb squad. And Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers with the hollow. $136 out of 249. Kyle Tucker. Any for personals? I'm all tapped out at the moment on Optic. I mean, we have probably now over 400 SKUs in the store, maybe more. Just on wax, especially with the addition of things like Pokemon and stuff like that. I mean, let's face it, one product gets sold out and then two more come in. JJ Bleday. Yelich. And Diamondbacks with another auto. Tyler Gilbert, Elite Series. And then you want to see a good parallel? And we follow it up with, for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Numbered 9 out of 25. Not quite as crazy as the capstone 1 of 5, but I think Optic out of 25 probably even a little bit more desirable than that. Granted, it's not the best centering, but a lot of the numbered parallels have not been. And then another Seth Beer auto. So the Diamondbacks just pounding him down. So another auto for them. Shane Baz, and numbered 26 out of 75. Diamond Kings for Bryce Baby. So Optic is a product that I do plan to bring back in again in the future. But there's a few other things that are a little bit higher on the list right now. And I'm having trouble finding actually a good price on a case of Archives. Dude, I wouldn't make it home if I had to do that. I mean, that wouldn't just be the autos, right? That would be all the inserts and the rookies. I'd probably have had about 10 beers right now. I like that rookie too. All right. Nope. All right, so again, this is the last few packs of Optic that we got here for this break. More fun on the way. Don't worry. More fun always on the way. But I want to get this Bowman Blitz over. So we're going to push that tomorrow real hard. So that and that little bang baseball break. I just want to get rid of those two. So let's do that. All right, that's cool too. So we got Ellie De La Cruz with a silver. Little bit of a, I'm not sure if that's a scratch on top or if it's just some of that printing stuff. No, it's a scratch. Just FYI. Kevin Smith, number 29 out of 125 for the A's. Buxton. Got Joey Votto. 116 out of 199. Baz. Curtis Terry Hollow. Glass now. Pink Velocity. 173 out of 249. Gade Cavalli. Juan Soto. Silver. Looks like we're working on this rainbow right here. 102 out of 125. Fernando Tatis. The 10 probably being one of the harder ones to find, so that's cool. Wilson Contreras, 162 out of 199. Christian Yelich, hollow. Clayton Kershaw, 122 out of 125. Curtis Mead, Aaron Ashby, Lou Bob, 83 out of 149. Here come the Judge, mythical, hollow. And how about Jeremy Pena for the Astros? Numbered 127 out of 199. Stanton. C.J. Abrams, hollow. Connor Wong, 119 out of 249. Can't go wrong with that. Jeremy Pena with another rookie. And another one of those red ones, Nick Lodolo. So I guess these come one per, like, hot box, two per case. I don't know. So only two of them that we've seen in this case, and it wasn't the first ones. The green ones, we saw two in the first break, and I think just one in this one. So I guess these may be slightly more difficult to get. So Reds, Nick Lodolo. And numbered 6 out of 76. Going to see a lot of stars in the Lone Star State this coming season. Jacob deGrom and Matt Olson with the splash to finish out our Optic boxes. So here comes the big boy box. All right. Definitely don't want to miss this one. If you've made it this far, it's time for National Treasures. Switch this around. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, there's definitely a couple teams out in the forefront of this expansion thing, and Nashville's gone so far to already name a team. They don't have anything yet. Nothing official anyway. And then it looks like Portland seems to be the other front runner. But there's a few teams or a few cities in the market for trying to get a team. So we'll see what happens. All right, now this is what I like to see. We were very flat on the other one. It's not huge, but we do got a little bit of an overhang here. So it's usually a sign of some good things as far as like a thick booklet patch or something like that. Maybe a bat knob. That would be fun. We've done that before. Actually, we've hit more bat knobs in National Treasures than we have gold vinyls in Optic Baseball. Interesting. All right. So no printing plates. We had a very glaringly obvious one of one, especially seemed like the plate had a bit of a natural curve to it. So let's see what we got here. 13 out of 99 for the Rangers. Taylor Hearn. Taylor Hearn for Texas. Big relic coming up here. 26 out of 99. So a little giant-sized relic there. Hans Kraus. Somebody who used to be with Texas, but now with the Philadelphia Phillies. Numbered 1 out of 3. This one's going to San Diego. Roydinson Cano. All right. Roydinson Cano for the Padres. 1 of 3. And Ace moved to Vegas. Very possible. I could see that. Numbered 14 out of 25 for Washington. Luis Garcia. Nice patch card there. Seems like a calm dude. Not quite so cocky and brash. Like Matt Brash of Seattle. Okay, maybe he's not like that. I really don't know. 44 out of 49. And then got a little nickname die cut material signature here. Jake or Rake Myers, numbered 42 out of 49. Oh, this is a nice patch coming up here. I'm a little jealous of this patch. Although maybe a little less now that we know that these come from like Dick's Sporting Goods. 43 out of 49. Yeah, it's just player worn. 43 out of 49. Patrick Mazieka, Mets. M-E-T-S, Mets. I think we got something coming here. Yeah, we got a special one coming here. All right. This is the kind of stuff that National Treasure is great for. NT Materials. Autograph. 2 out of 25. Michael Jack Schmidt. Mike Schmidt, NT Materials auto. Numbered to 25. Numbered 40 out of 49 for Toronto. Another NT Material auto. Not quite as cool as Mike Schmidt. Not even close. Now for sale. Nate Pearson. This is kind of cool. Number 24 out of 25. All right. Hall of Fame class of 1945. Roger Bresnahan. Hall of Fame catcher, I believe the Cubs, right? Robert. I love stuff like this in NT. Robert Bresnahan. Or Roger, I'm sorry. So, managed for the last 6 years of his career. Catcher and center fielder, Hall of Famer. World Series in 1905. And finished out his career with the Cubs. In 1897, he debuted as an 18-year-old. Batted .375 in 6 games. Would play 2 games with the Cubs in 1900. This says Baltimore Orioles. Although I think they were called something else, weren't they? In 1901, 1902. New York Giants, the majority of his career. Cardinals from 1909 to 1912. And then the twilight of his career with the Cubs. So he was a player manager starting at the age of 30 with his time with the Cardinals and the Cubs. Now, only hit 26 home runs, but again, this is dead ball era time here too. And as a catcher, still stole 212 bases in his career. 279 hitter. And obviously the defense, probably a big part of his Hall of Fame induction as well. So that's a cool one for the cut. I love the history stuff. Can you tell? Just wanted to talk about that hit a little bit. All right, so who's ready for a recap? Let's go through this all, right? We'll save some of the highlights for the end. Because that's the way I like to do things. Let's first do some honorable mentions. So these are some cards that were not hits, but worthy enough of at least being top loaded right away. Mets DeGrom, number to 76. Nick Lodolo with the, I don't know what that is, some kind of red disky thing. Jeremy Pena for the Astros to 199. So, Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds with a hollow. Bryce Baby, number to 75 for the Phillies. This Bobby, well, we'll save that for the end. We'll bring that back a little bit. Torkelson, hollow for the Tigers. Dodgers, Andre Jackson, 1 of 5. Another 1 of 10 for the Padres and Tatis. Phillies get the other red disky thing with Castellanos. Hollow Trout mythical. And a hollow Trout bomb squad. All right, Blue Jays, number to 49, Nate Pearson. And number to 49 as well, Otto Lopez. How about Padres, number to 3, Robbie Cano. Number to 100, Russ Neer. Next, we'll do Texas, Curtis Terry, number to 35. And Taylor Hearn, number to 99. Let's do Phillies next. Number to 99, Hans Kraus. And Matt Vierling. Diamondbacks. They're definitely a heavy hitter in this one. Tyler Gilbert. Luis Frias. And 2 of Seth Beer, one of which was numbered to 99. Nationals, number 225, Luis Garcia. Royals, Jackson Kowar, number 260. And Angel Zerpa. Mariners, number to 49, Matt Brash. And Kyle Lewis on the retro auto. San Francisco, Camilo Doval with the hollow. Aaron Ashby to 100 for the Brewers. Brian De La Cruz for the Marlins. Colton Welker, Rockies. Rays, Josh Lau. Astros, Jake Myers, numbered to 49. Cubs, Greg Diekman, numbered to 35. And let's go top 4 here. Numbered to 49, but you gotta love that patch. Patrick Mazieka. Numbered to 25. Hall of Fame materials, Roger Bresnahan. It's another cool Cubs card there. Royals with another card worth mentioning, number to 25, Bobby Witt Jr. And another hit for the Phillies, and this would probably have to be hit of the night. It was probably between that and the Witt. But this one's actually a hit, so 2 out of 25, Mike Schmidt. So some cool stuff there. If anybody's looking for a personal break of anything, this is the time. Otherwise, it's late, and I got to come back tomorrow. And I only got a limited amount of time to sort this and do all the things I got to do. So, if not, then I'll be on my way in a minute, any minute now. All right. So thank you so much, and we'll rip you a new one soon. Take it easy.